We're an incredibly loyal bunch in the UK. In a recent survey by Practical Caravan magazine, 98% of respondents said that they bought British. Why is that? Well, it's pretty simple, and a large part of the reason is this, the door. On this German Hymer Nova GL590, it's on the offside, what we would consider to be the wrong side. There's a couple of other small problems. This power point is very high up and it's on the awning side. Likewise, the toilet cassette has to be emptied through the awning side. Not brilliant if you've got guests around for dinner. Otherwise though, it's a really, really lovely van. It looks pretty good. I love the solidity of it. The build quality is fantastic. The grab handles feel super secure, and there are some really great details, such as this fold-out step, no carrying around a big plastic item. And do you know what? Inside, it's even better. I just love the subtle finish in here, and it's full of really interesting touches, such as this floating wall opposite the kitchen. And behind it, there's the perfect place to put your coat. For 2015, Hymer is looking to push on in the UK market, and it's doing it with vans like this. The 2015 590 has a transverse island bed and an end washroom across the back of the van. It's just the kind of layout that everyone's buying at the moment from the British manufacturers. But of course, the feel is really quite different. The front lounge is fantastic. It's so roomy. You could seat 6 around here quite comfortably. Perhaps not with this table in place, but the table itself, just like everything else in the van, feels superbly over-engineered. It's not some flimsy folding item. At night, the telescopic system means that it drops down, you can slide the cushions down, and it makes up a really good sized double bed. In the day, the lounge area is beautifully bright and airy, largely thanks to that large panoramic window. There are also some really cool touches. Reach behind here, and built into the cushion is a good sized cup holder, perfect for placing your G&T so it doesn't get knocked over by the kids. Now moving over to the kitchen, the first thing that strikes you is these brilliant drawers. They're really large and they've got little positive catches to stop them sliding open when you're on the road. The other thing though is a bit of a negative. There's very little food prep space here. Unless you've got the lid down on the separate oven and grill and hob, you really won't have anywhere to cut up your veg. That said, you can't argue with the quality of the fixtures and fittings in here. I particularly like this stainless steel sink and the Dometic Tower fridge freezer, which takes up less floor space but it still keeps a really good sized fridge. Opposite the kitchen there's all manner of storage options. A couple of cupboards, a really good sized drawer, and above them a decent sized wardrobe with a neat pull-out rail. There should be enough space for a couple to go away for a decent length tour and keep all their clothes smart. Engineering geeks like me will really appreciate this van. There are some really great touches, such as the wind-up roof light instead of the classic latching mechanism. And here in the wardrobe, there's this really lovely latch. It's a 3-part mechanism with the main latch and then these tags, top and bottom, that really hold it secure. And inside the cupboard, you'll notice evidence of Hymer's Raum system, which conceals all the cabling within the structure of the van, so you get a lovely unobstructed cupboard space. Now hidden beside the cupboard is a very neat fabric curtain, which gives you a bit of privacy for this bedroom, which is the master suite really. And it's a fantastic size. As you can see, I'm slightly struggling to get past the bed because it's so big. But like most UK manufacturers of transverse island beds, this one uses a sliding mechanism. At the moment it's in day mode, so you can get past it. All you need to do is reach under and there's another latch, pull it down, and you get night mode, which is a really good size, as you can see. It's also well finished. Each side gets their own speaker, light, and there's a headboard cover so it doesn't get too much bare wood. I love this full height window instead of the usual letterbox slot. It's just the thing if you manage to find a pitch with a really great view. You can get up in the morning, make your tea and enjoy it to the full. Plus, like all transverse island bed vans, there's another big bonus underneath. And that's storage. There's a huge space here and there's even a really deep door to access it, so you can get all your Wastemaster and Aquaroll in and out without having to lug it through the van. Perfect. And that just leaves us the bathroom. It is a bit narrow in here, but that's pretty much where my criticisms end. These hooks are really sturdy. They're not the usual flimsy break off in your hand jobs. There's 2 good sized cupboards. The loo's a bit low set, but it's got a very sensibly sited flush button in front of you instead of having to reach around behind. There's a decent sized sink and a really classy finish. I love this sort of faux tile effect. The shower behind me is fully lined. It's even got underfloor heating to keep your feet warm. I think it's fair to say I'm pretty keen on this van. So where do I sign? Well, hold on a sec. There are a couple of things we haven't mentioned yet. Weight and price. With a shipping length of 8 metres and a width of 2.4 metres, this thing was never going to be light. But its MTPLM is knocking on 1900 kilos, which means you're going to need a big old 4x4 to haul it along. It costs more than £29,000 in the UK, even in standard form. But for that, you do get pretty much everything you would expect, from the huge panoramic front window to Aldi wet central heating. It may not quite be the Rolls-Royce of caravans, but perhaps more like the Mercedes S-Class. And if your pockets are deep enough and your tow car is big enough, there are very few other tourers that get close.